Wayne with Rail South here again. We're looking today at our pulpwood loading area on the Berry Branch. This particular car is an Atlas N-scale pulpwood rack. It does come with a factory-made load on it. That looks pretty good, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to be making some for this car, and we're going to do this in two parts. Today I'm going to show you kind of a setup about how I'm doing everything and materials that I'm using. Then in part two, I'm going to show you actually how we're going to put the loads together to replace this factory-made load, and also give us some loads to sit around this loading area as well that are waiting to be put into some unloaded cars as well. So, quick background on this area. This particular area is cemented with limestone ballast, and then I save some of the wood shavings from when I'm cutting my bench work up, and I sift it, and I find some of the real fine particles, and then I glue them down just like you always do with the diluted white glue, of course. I think it looks pretty good. But let's switch gears. Let's show you the material I found. Now, I'm a person who likes to do things frugally, so I was looking around a way to make some pulpwood loads without buying them. And I looked in my front yard. In my front yard, I have a Japanese maple tree. Now, in about 5 minutes or less, I gathered all that you see here. And the really neat thing about this is that it's perfect in size and in color and in texture. And matter of fact, there's multi-sizes of it and multi-colors. These would also make great trees if you really work really hard to find some that looked a little bit different. I look for the straightest ones, obviously, and they're in different, like I said, different sizes and thicknesses, colors, textures, all that. These could be made into trees as well. So what I did, I looked at the car itself to see how wide the load. Now, according to what I researched, prototype was they're somewhere around 4 to 6 foot in length that they're piled in there. And what I did, I measured one out and then I cut it. So here's one that I cut. Turns out it's the right size for this square, as you can tell. So what I did, I would just place them in here in the square and take my knife and then just simply cut them up. And this is what I did in just a few minutes work. Now, if you'll notice, I know the lighting's not great in here, I apologize for it. But if you'll notice, there's a lot of different colors and textures in there. And I'm going to show you in the next video how to put that together into a load. Hey, by the way, quick little easy tip for you. You see all this right here? That is the pieces that come apart when I'm cutting them up. Now, don't throw them away, because you're going to need this debris to glue down in the side of your wood chip or wood loading area in the future. So just hang on to that, and we'll talk about that in the next video as well. Again, this is Wayne with Rail South. We'll see you for part 2.